I strongly feel that the Harris team pushing to unmute Trump's mics is smart. What do you think?
I think we should hear exactly what Donald Trump is saying and how he is treating a woman on stage as she is speaking, because he is perplexed now. I think he's found himself in a situation that he's not used to finding himself in, and that is answering to a very smart woman.
We're in Pittsburgh at a Pirates game. The vice president is coming with her bus tomorrow. Donald Trump's going to Scranton with his campaign. Everybody wants the vote.
I'm sure you guys have read all the headlines, all the stuff on social media about who's going to be at the DNC. Is it going to be Beyonce? Is it going to be Taylor Swift? Here's what I hear from sources. If it's going to be anyone, it would be Beyonce, Taylor Swift, and George W. Bush speaking. Those would be the heavy hitters, and it could happen. I'm just saying.
How are you feeling about the election?
I'm not feeling good, I'll tell you that much.
What?
It's crazy times. A lot of divisiveness, too much divisiveness.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris is gonna win.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because she will be the first female president in the United States of America.
All right, we got your boy Don Lemon going on the streets. You know, he's always pandering to the Democratic Party, all right? He's going in the streets and he is about to get butthurt.
No Diddy.
When he asks people if they're voting for Trump or if they're voting for Kamala, he really gets upset when people say they're gonna vote for Trump. Don't believe me? Sit back and react with your boy. Watch as he goes on the street and humiliates himself. He loves to call people awkward, but he's the king of that, all right? Sit back and react with your boy. If you like reactions like this, consider hitting that like button. Definitely subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell. Let's see how this is about to play out.
How are you feeling about the election?
I'm really concerned about the commies.
Who are the commies?
That would be Kamala and everyone supporting her and wanting to put forth her agenda.
Stitch income.
She wants
Watch.
government to be involved with regulating the economy.
How is that communism?
Well, just the government control and regulation of the economy.
Yeah. Look, I don't know what you mean by communism. You don't think she's just trying to correct like what's happening with the economy? And are you willing to give her a chance?
Absolutely not.
How are you feeling about the election?
Why would you give her a chance if things aren't going good when she's currently in the administration that is messing everything up right now? I mean, make it make sense. People are just in denial. I don't get this right here.
Excited.
Why?
I think that we have the right candidate at the right time.
Yeah.
She is more than qualified.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. This gentleman right here, see that guy?
Yeah.
He said she's a communist.
You know what? There's so much false information out there, and some people just refuse to deal with reality.
I think he can hear you.
I hope he does hear me. False information.
She's a total socialist for sure. Well, just
Now ask yourself this, right? Don Lemon is out here making content about to make people get into it with each other just for the sake of what? Of views? I mean, he's getting a kick out of this, you understand? It seemed like he was flabbergasted at the fact that he found someone who doesn't like Trump and could debate this gentleman right here. I don't understand what this was about.
with her views of market intervention, government intervention, wanting to regulate and control our economy. She's using this excuse about price gouging when this is really just a supply and demand thing.
I disagree.
Okay.
And I think that this is a great thing about our country. We have the ability to disagree.
Yeah, sure.
There is some, supply chain issues that we still have, but the reality of it is large companies are price gouging and they are blaming it on the government, but it's really them. And I don't think we're holding them accountable to that. And I think that she will.
Who is price gouging right now? That's what I want to know. The prices are going up because things are costing more. You understand? Things are actually harder to get. So for you to say that, she sounds like a recorder, like she's just a computer, basically. She's a robot. You wind them up and they just go on their own. You don't have to worry about them. You understand? It's like you're just telling them what to do, what to say, how to think, how to feel, how to taste, right? All she's doing is regurgitating the same thing that's being said on the news.
What is your objective standard that would dictate that government even has a right or a role to manipulate the economy, to control prices? You have, grocery stores.
Okay, hold on. Let me jump in here, because what do you think the stimulus was? And that's people trying to correct the economy. Anytime that you
the money go burr.
Yeah, but you do. Right? There are always since the beginning of America, people have tried to correct the economy by offering incentives and trying to raise and lower interest rates. That's not communism.
No, That's not communism per se, but it's definitely it's coming from like a socialism.
It's not communism, but when you telling people what they should charge, what are you saying now? How are you telling a small business what they should be charging? You're gonna run them out of business. It makes no sense. You're gonna hurt the economy. He can care less because he doesn't have that kind of business. You know, he makes his money by doing content. Now, let him have a small business and see if he will feel the same way.
You know, perspective.
Okay, let me ask you something. So you're
pure capitalist.
no, okay, listen, but let me ask you something. I don't mean to get you guys in. This is a great discussion.
Hey, listen,
Okay,
we're good,
no,
right?
but let me
We are
ask.
good,
Let me
yes.
ask you this. So you're walking on a sidewalk right now, right? This is a public street, right?
Sure.
Do you ever take public transportation?
Very rarely.
Did you go to public schools?
wrong with
Unfortunately,
this
for
guy?
my last 2 years of high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
call them government schools.
but okay, but that's people would call that socialism. Is that bad? Do you drive?
Well, let's start with the school thing. Government schools are absolutely a socialistic mechanism.
So you're a driver. You drive, right?
I drive. But I
That's
don't think it requires government to build roads.
But that's where
I mean,
part of
roads
it
existed prior to, you know.
But who pays for those roles? We all pay for them. We're all part of an experiment that's supposed to help each other.
Well, let me give you an example. So I live in Georgia. I used to work in D.C., and I was up doing some work in D.C., and I come across this sign off of Vermont Avenue, and it was some kind of like federal sign talking about how your federal tax dollars are being used for this 1 mile strip of road on Vermont Avenue.
All right. No, I don't want to get into this.
Hold on. The thing is, why is someone from California or Phoenix or Georgia paying for a road that they'll never use in Washington, D.C.?
Well, do you know?
It's a redistribution of wealth.
But let me tell you about this. That people who live in large cities like New York City or Los Angeles or Atlanta or Washington, D.C., all feel like they pay for the rest of the country that is not putting as much into the economy.
Nobody
than
here pays
as we
for
are.
me in Northwest Georgia.
No, that's not
and
true.
the foothills.
That's not true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not true.
What do you mean it's not true?
That's not true.
What? Are you,
we
you
pay.
live in Chicago?
I'm in Atlanta, so
You're in Atlanta.
yeah, so we're both from Georgia.
fair.
Yes.
Could either one of you explain to me how a citizen from Georgia is providing for me in any way, shape, or form living in the foothills of North Georgia?
So what he's saying, and correct me if I'm
Yeah,
wrong
sure.
on this, it's let's say the infrastructure that is there. I'm gonna get you for this. So the infrastructure that is there, so the roads and stuff that you use, the bridges that are everything on there,
Yeah.
you don't have enough people in your area to pay for that. So you don't have, the population is not large enough and your tax revenue is not large enough in your area for all those back roads that you cover, all those bridges, all the maintenance of the public spaces for the people in your community to withstand paying for the maintenance of that, not just for your use, but the people that cross through there, because there are tons of people who don't live there that do that. So there has to be some way to offset those costs. So that's what we're talking about in doing that.
And that's what we pay for.
And I would say that
from a big city.
There's a private market solution for that, and it doesn't require government to build those roads.
Well, thank you. I mean, do you know who's the most educated population in America, right?
Enlighten me.
Black women. Thank you.
Thank you.
He want to be a woman so bad. I feel he think he's a woman. I don't know what his problem is, but we need real men in this world. You understand what I'm saying? Enough with the mookishism. And now we back with some more Don Lemon on the streets. Check this one out.
How are you feeling about the election?
I'm going for Trump. I feel like every time they don't want somebody who is good for us to win, they throw somebody black in our face thinking that's going to like make us vote for the black person.
I voted for
Makes
Obama
sense.
because he was black. I don't want to vote for her because she's the first black woman to run for president or to win.
I don't vote.
Well, I want Donald Trump. I'm sorry. I want Donald
Why
Trump.
do you apologize?
Well, I know nobody likes him, but we had good times with Donald Trump.
I'm running for Trump, so
You are?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, why?
Yeah. I don't know. I just always been a fan of his, so that's what I'm running for.
I used to be against Trump. I used to live in Virginia. I saw the bad side of it, but really moving to Cleveland, I saw the other side of it.
I'm supporting Trump
You are. Because?
because it has to change. It has to change, and now I vote more for what fits me better as a person rather than voting for the black person or voting for the first woman. So.
What do you think about Kamala Harris?
And the thing is this, right? Don Lemon is doing this so he could make a mockery out of these people. That's it. But at the same note, listen, y'all were doing the same thing when y'all were trying to put Biden in for president. Y'all just wanted someone new. And when you were asked why, they were saying, I can't take the way he talks. That's all I got. All I got was they can't take the way he talks. Oh my God, he just has no holds barred. He says crazy things, and we just need change. We just anybody but him. That was the rhetoric. I ain't forget about that.
I think they say she phony and fake, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, I'm like Trump saying, you know, what are you, you know? So I'm not feeling her. People get mad about it, I'm just not feeling her.
And then I'm not trying to downplay the people he's interviewing, but he know what he's doing right now. He know where to go and when not to go. He know exactly what he's doing.
I don't like her the way she speaks, the giddiness, the laughing. Everything's a joke, and it's not a joke. We're in trouble.
I'm going for Trump. Kamala was on Biden's team, and I don't like Biden. Gas wasn't this high when Trump was our president. Food wasn't this high. I'm going for Trump.
Hey, at the end of the day, it all boils down to the economy.
I've been talking to a lot of black men. They say they're supporting Donald Trump. Do you believe that? But who are you voting for?
Donald Trump.
Trump. I have to go Trump, man.
You said Trump.
Yes.
I think they are, and I think the reason why, the money he gave away last time he was in office is what they're looking for again.
What money?
Even if it was illegally or legally, the PPE loans, stimulus, and stuff like that.
That wasn't him.
Who was that? Obama?
That was a Democratic Congress.
Oh, that was
he doesn't give away money.
I didn't know that. I didn't know what they probably think that's what the case is.
You know, they're actually looking and seeing who's going to benefit me more. Let me not just make up.
See, it all makes sense now. Before, they was happy to say that it wasn't him that was giving out the PPP. But now we know if it was the Democrats that was in charge of handing out that PPE, then guess what, man? Guess what? I'm sorry to say, the Democrat Party's behind this whole economy going where it's at today. They are the ones to blame. I'm sorry. You don't like making money? That's on you. I like making money.
Blind vote.
He run with the color people. He run with our type. That's why we like him, because he's more for us.
I think a lot of black men, they want something different. They don't just want to follow the black vote.
Are y'all in the same household?
Yes, sir.
He kind of feel like his vote doesn't count almost. That's the part that's kind of discouraging.
The top people see a difference, but the bottom people don't see a difference too much. It takes a long time for us to see a difference.
Stuff happened with George Floyd. I say he gave us stimulus checks. Even though that was nothing, he didn't have to do that. He still blessed us with stimulus checks.
You know, he didn't do the stimulus checks. He didn't want to do it. That was a Democratic Congress. He only held it up to get his name on the check.
I did not know that. F Trump, man. I don't like Trump no more. F Trump, Kamala Harris, Kamala for president. Kamala for president.
I feel like they're brainwashed, honestly. He's not for us. He can't denounce white supremacy, setting rappers free, pardoning rappers to try to get their, try to get the sympathy vote from black people, and they fall for it.
The thing is this, right? You can't answer this question if you're not educated enough. If you're not educated in politics, I feel like, why are you voting for? Who are you really voting for? And I feel like 50% of the people that vote are uneducated when it comes to politics. If you even ask them the 3 branches, they don't even know how to give you the straight answer. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to tell you a mixed answer. So with that being said, that lets you know the intelligence of the world that we're living in today.
Cleveland is lit. How y'all feeling about the election?
Kamala Harris all day long.
It's going to be my second time voting, so I'm ready for it.
I'm going for Trump.
I'm excited for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz.
I don't feel comfortable with the candidates.
I think Trump's gonna win.
I feel like it's leaning towards Trump for sure.
It sucks because I don't know what's going on. The world is a mess.
Oh, not very good, I guess. I don't really like either candidate.
I'm just trying to keep my hopes up here. We're kind of in despair.
Yeah. I'm a little hopeful. I'm hoping that things go in a positive direction for change.
I wish we had 2 new candidates.
We're going to have a first woman president, or we're going to have Trump back in office, so it's going to be changed either way.
This is J.D. Vance's home state, and you're not rooting for him?
I'm okay on him. Not Republican, so I like J.D. Vance.
No.
No. Because?
I don't agree with his ideals.
No, not a fan.
Why not?
Not what I believe in.
Trump or Kamala Harris?
Donald Trump.
I don't vote.
I have to go Trump, man.
Yeah.
I have to. Yeah, Trump. I got to go Trump.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. No comment.
I'm running for Trump, so.
You notice he likes to pick and choose who he want to correct how to pronounce her name, right? Pay attention to that.
Trump. Kamala is doing a great job.
Kamala. But I'm probably not going to vote.
It's like they just pushed her in.
Now I vote more for what fits me better as a person rather than voting for the black person.
I would vote for Trump.
Kamala.
Hair.
What about you?
The black lady. Gas wasn't this high when Trump was our president. Food wasn't this high. I'm going for Trump.
My first time voting was 2020. I think I wrote my name or someone else in.
With exactly what he said, you know, he has the intellectual side of it.
The vice president is coming with her bus tomorrow. Donald Trump's going to Scranton with his campaign. Everybody wants the vote in Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh is where the tour starts for the DNC. How you feeling about the election?
I'm not feeling good, I'll tell you that much.
It's
crazy times. A lot of divisiveness, too much divisiveness.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris is gonna win.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
What does she
Because
even
she
know?
will be the first female president in the United States of America.
See how they be indoctrinating the children? She's young. She really doesn't know what's going on. You see how they train people to think, not teach them how to think? That's scary.
It would be nice to have a girl to finally win.
Boys are, they've had enough, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
What would you say to
yo.
Trump if you saw him?
Mook.
You're gonna lose.
You've made your choice?
Yes.
You want to tell us?
No.
Have you made your choice?
Yes, I don't want to say it.
You want to say?
I'm from California, you probably guess who I am.
Yeah.
I'm scared for Trump to win. We need a woman in power.
It's really making you anxious?
Yes, stressed, very stressed.
Woman in
It's gotta
power.
be okay.
No matter who wins?
No matter who wins, it's gotta be, because this is the best country on the planet.
The prospect of living under the Trump administration for the next 4 years is very frightening to me, so there's a lot at stake.
I'm very excited.
What is frightening about, to tell you the truth, no matter who's the president, it's not frightening. However, it could be damaging. I'm not scared. If anything, I might not be prepared. I can never be frightened no matter who's the leader. Unless they're running down on our doors and they're kicking them in and telling us, we either got to get down or lay down. But until then, nah, baby.
Excited to see Kamala Harris on the ticket.
For real, for real?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's about time we not just have a woman represent the country, but a woman of color. She's going to be able to represent, I think, a broader group of people than.
First off, you're white. Why do you care anything that has to do with a woman of color? Why do they do this to people? Like I said, this is indoctrination right here at its best.
Anybody else that we've ever seen.
And she's qualified, you believe?
Absolutely. If she wasn't, why would she have done so well as the Attorney General of California?
Oh man, listen. I really don't know what to say. Y'all go in the comments, run it up, flood it up. I'm just in disbelief right now. Too much pandering going on. The world got soft, the world got weird, and the world got awkward. I don't know where this happened, but the pandemic, that really messed everything up. Everything got messed up. Everything just got scrambled. Something that isn't anymore. All right. See you in the next one. Love.